Good morning, everybody. I am going to take you along on a what I eat in a day video today. We are going to maybe make some jam. I have been canning I was going to say like no tomorrow, but when you're canning, it's like you're preparing for tomorrow. So that's not quite accurate. I have been picking tons of blackberries. We have so many blackberries on our property, and I've picked more this year than I've ever picked before. And I've made jam, I've made syrup. I've been using this syrup in my water kefir. Oh my gosh, it is the most delicious water kefir. And then I had a friend give me some peaches the other day, and I made some peach syrup yesterday with, you can make syrup from the skins and the pits, where you boil them and then you strain it and then you add the sugar and you boil it to make the syrup. So I made that yesterday, and then I have all of the peaches still in the fridge that I need to turn into jam. So I'm going to try to get that done today. I also have another big container of blackberries that I picked a couple of days ago that I need to use before they go bad. So I'm thinking I'll probably just make some more jam, even though I already have made a ton of jam. The cats are doing acrobatics over here. So I will also bring you along on what I eat today. This morning, I have already had my coffee with about 6.5 ounces of whole milk made into like a latte, and then a banana with that. I try to have that like right when I wake up. I have my coffee and sometimes have some fruit with it, sometimes not. Today I had the banana. I did take my fasting blood sugar this morning. It was 83. I will put that up here on the screen. I'm going to try to do 1 hour and 2 hour after meal blood sugars to show you guys. And I'll just say, I say this in every one of my what I eat in a day videos where I share my blood sugar. I love to share my blood sugar because I come from a keto carnivore diet background. You know, the last, I don't know, so many years I have been in the keto carnivore world, and there's this idea that I used to hold that you can't eat a high amount of carbohydrates, especially a high amount of sugar, and keep your blood sugar under control. And I found that to be not true at all, and that having carbohydrates in my life and having sugar from natural sources has actually helped balance my blood sugar. So I love to share my blood sugar responses, just as an N=1, that it is possible for a person, me, to eat a large amount of carbohydrates and keep my blood sugar in balance. Obviously, this is an N=1. This is my experience based on what I've gone through the last, 2.5 years now of coming out of the keto diet and adjusting to life with an abundance of different kinds of food. And so this is my experience now. Your results may vary depending on where you are at, where your body is at, where your metabolism is at, and all the different things that everyone has to deal with. It's all different. But I do love showing that it is possible for some people to come out of a keto and carnivore diet and actually get better blood sugar regulation from eating a diet that is full of carbohydrates and actually very balanced in macronutrients. The video today is sponsored by Element. No matter what changes I've made to my diet over the last several years, I have Element as a constant. It helps me feel my best. It helps me stay hydrated, and I really do enjoy the flavor. Element has lots of different flavors and options to choose from to find something that you really enjoy. And I find with health practices that if I can find a way to enjoy them, I am way more likely to stick to them. And so Element is not something I have to remind myself to take. It's very easy to get my electrolytes in because I look forward to having them. They have lots of different fruity flavors. They also have the new lemonade iced tea flavor, which has a little bit of caffeine naturally occurring from the tea. That's absolutely delicious, perfect for the summertime. The sounds of nature are all around us today. So if you want to give Element a try, you can get a free sample pack just by using my link, drinkelement.com/indigo, drinklmnt.com/indigo. Click that link, head over to the website, place an order for anything, and you will automatically get a free sample pack with your order that has 8 sticks of their most popular fruit flavors, 2 sticks of each flavor. And thank you so much to Element for sponsoring the video today. Here is my breakfast, and I am going to eat it while I sit in front of my red light panels. I have a sourdough English muffin, one of my homemade sourdough English muffins. That's one of my absolute favorite sourdough things right now. And I have that topped with some cottage cheese and some tomatoes from the garden, as well as some smoked salt and fresh cracked pepper. And then over here I have some Greek yogurt. I only had fat-free Greek yogurt, so I added a little bit of half and half to get a little fat in there. I like Greek yogurt a lot, but fat-free Greek yogurt is kind of rough. I have to add a little bit of fat to actually enjoy it. And then on top of that, I have some of my apple topping I was mentioning before. It's like a syrupy apples with cinnamon. And so I have something savory and something sweet. It has been 1 hour since my breakfast. For those of you that don't check blood sugar all the time, what I'm looking for is anything under 140. Anything under 140 I'd be happy with at this point. And I'm at 95, which is a 12-point rise from my fasting blood sugar, which is very, very good. We'll see where I'm at 2 hours. I got a little busy, so I'm about 2 hours and 20 minutes post-meal now. 82, back to baseline. All the ducks decided to take naps under the car. It's not even that hot outside, but it's under the car nap time. Here is my last giant bin of blackberries for the year. I picked these a couple days ago, and we are at the stage of the season where it's almost like picking jam because they're so soft. So I think this is going to be my last big haul, but I probably had 6 times this much total throughout the season over the last, what's it been? It's been like 3 or 4 weeks that we've been in blackberry season, and I have picked a ton. So it's been a lot of work. I'm glad to be at the end of it, but I still have these to process. I am going to strain them with my KitchenAid fruit and vegetable strainer. And I think I'm going to do jelly with these because I already have syrup. I already have jam, like jam that has the seeds. So I'm just going to de-seed them and try my hand at some jelly. I've not made blackberry jelly before, so we'll see. I really hope there's no immature people watching this video. I know around here there's no immaturity at all, so there are no comments ever made about this process. It's about 1:30 and I am very hungry for lunch, so I'm having some jasmine rice with some leftovers that I made yesterday. It's ground beef with some veggies. It was just a frozen veggie blend from Costco, the Pure Vita brand. It has like zucchini and peppers and onions and various other things in there. I just stir fried it all together with the ground beef, and on top I have some Kinder's barbecue sauce. Along with my lunch, I'm going to have this little more than half a bottle of blackberry water kefir. It has now been 1 hour since my lunch. 99. I accidentally licked my finger while I was making jam just like 30 minutes ago, so I'm hoping that won't mess up my blood sugar too much. Oh, nope. This is 2 hours after my lunch. For dinner, I cooked up some sirloin steaks, and we had that with some mashed potatoes and some carrots with butter. And then for dessert, I had some dark chocolate and a glass of milk. This is 1 hour after dinner. 97. Last blood sugar for the evening. It's just over 2 hours since my dinner. 89. Here's how my calories and macros broke down for the day. I got a total of 2,233 calories. I got 136 grams of protein. I got 68 grams of fat and 269 total carbohydrates. 19 of those were from fiber, so a little lower on the fiber than I prefer. I try to get to around 30, but I do find that on days where I don't have legumes in my diet, I don't tend to hit my fiber goal, and today I did not have any legumes. I'll also mention that I am not on any kind of a calorie deficit right now. I'm not trying to push fat loss. I am just in maintenance mode, and this is where my calories usually end up and my macros usually end up when I'm in maintenance mode. If I want to go into fat loss mode, I just drop down the fat typically down to around 40 grams-ish and adjust, a couple other little things, but the main thing I do is drop that fat number down, and that's when I start seeing weight loss at around like 1,800 calories. So this was a good example of a maintenance day for me. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.